Hey, good evening. I'm really happy to have you here. My name is Daniel. I was a professional opera singer and beatboxer, and tonight we're going to be listening to Yaha's Free Your Life. So I heard Yaha before doing Get Up, and I thought that was absolutely incredible. It's comprised of a lot of beatboxers that I've followed for a while and really love the sound of. So there's no reason for me to believe that this tune isn't going to be awesome, and I'm just really excited to jump into it, and I hope you are as well. So without any further delay, let's just jump into it.
She said goodbye to everything. She's engaged herself in a field.
Chills.
Don't know why I always feel she doesn't want to be like a queen, want to deserve in history, but she's so magnificent just to be a misery, because I see you different. You don't know why. It makes you shine. Freedom. Woo. Just give it a try.
Oh!
Yeah.
Yo, Shawty, make it all strong. Power in your flow. Yo, Shawty, make it all strong. Power in your flow.
Well, it's CL size, I mean, my fella styled you free, chatty. Can swim in the middle of the sea. I'm flame, I spit in fire. Grind your room until the fire. You never leave my empty tower. Shut your mouth. Oh, you don't know why. It makes you shine. Freedom. Shine. Just give it a try. Yeah, freedom.
Oh! Ah!
Our life's free. Tower is gone.
Ah, these harmonies!
Follow your road. You don't know why. It makes you shine.
Oh my god, dude!
It's a shine. Give it a try. You don't know why.
Ah!
Just give it a try. Free your mind.
Oh my god! Ah, dude. Oh, wow. When I was commenting on the harmonies, it wasn't so much that the harmonies themselves were extremely complex. It was how clean they were and how all of them moved so well together within them. And there were so many accents in the piece. There was obviously the really strong foundational kick drum snare kind of feeling, and Helium has such a good inward K snare. It's so full and robust. And there were just so many different accents just further accentuating that foundational beat, and it was so heavy hitting, and there was just so much raw intensity from the leading melodic line, and so good, dude. Oh my gosh. Oh wow. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I want to pick it apart a little bit more, so let's jump into the analysis. Love that. Just a growth, and it's not even a taper out. It's just a very clean cutoff, but it has this nice slight reverb. So it doesn't feel like it stops on a dime. It creates this flow-like atmosphere immediately in their first few seconds of performance. You know you're in for quality just in those first few seconds. Yeah, yes. I love the fact that each of them have their own little vocal ornaments in the leading melodic line there. It's a really good touch there. Just incorporating their different voices, their different timbres, and giving us an idea of what we can expect vocally throughout the piece. Really good.
She said goodbye to everything. She's engaged herself in a feet.
Listen to everything that's happening under the leading melodic line. We get these different vowel shapes and these different accents that kind of twist the sound a little bit. Nothing too egregious or uncomfortable, but they're not all on the same thing, and you feel these different textures just kind of floating in from all around. Like, let's listen to this again.
She said goodbye to everything. She's engaged herself in it.
Oh!
Don't know why I always feel she doesn't want to be like a queen. Want to dissolve in history.
And notice that Helium is putting the mic against his throat here, to where if you put it up next to his mouth, the sounds would be much more kind of feeling, but instead you get more of that muted kind of sound. And that's a really, really great choice, especially early on in the piece, because the more concentrated and dampened you can make a sound, the more impact it's going to have when you actually let the sound explode into the climax of the piece. So this is a really good choice by Helium here, but also noticing that Terrace is doing something very similar, where it's not directly on his mouth but over to the side here, where it is still creating a very similar effect. Even though in the throat it creates that dampened sound, this is just more of a lighter sound where it's not being directly inputted, but the sound itself is still very clear and not being dampened in any way. So just to have these different mic techniques are very important in building this atmosphere as well, not just the sounds, even though the sounds themselves are very engaging.
Like a queen, want to dissolve in history, but she's so magnificent, just to be a misery, because I see you different. You don't know what
different. Whatever the notes were for that, but just his very gentle work into his passaggio and just immediately transitioning through his passaggio into his head voice very delicately. Oh yeah, dude, really good stuff there.
Because I see you different. You don't know why.
Yeah, and the drop itself is an anti-drop, which means that the drop wants to be really heavy, but we just kind of go into this brush snare made by this F with these hi-hats kind of feeling, and it's very delicate, very light, very bouncy, and it flows. It feels like a myriad of toothpicks are just very gently pressing against your skin. Nothing where it's piercing, obviously, but just feeling that very light, prickly feeling, just all going across, and just that kind of feeling where it's just it's so intricate here. I really like this atmosphere, because the moment that you get that really strong voice, you expect the strong foundation to be there as well, but no, it's just so intricate and delicate here, and it's so nice. I love these contrasts. They're doing such a great job leading us on expecting something, but deceiving us, deceiving me at least. Love it.
Just to be a misery, because I see.
And notice how Helium is progressively moving the mic from his throat into his mouth to make that sound bigger. It's a really good transition effect.
Just to be a misery, because I see you different. You don't know why.
Yeah, and Terrace's little hollow vocal effect there, really good stuff. Really good utilization of that sound.
You different. You don't know why. It makes you shine.
Freedom.
Yeah, And Viteng's mic technique here, creating that but kind of effect where the more you bring it out and back in, that wind effect, especially with headphones, it creates such a dynamic layer on top of the actual music that's being performed, where just this wind is contributing so much to this build right before the real drop, and that's a really good choice there.
Freedom. Just give it a try.
Yeah, so people might be wondering why Viteng is doing this, and the idea of it is if you're producing a sound that specifically comes out of your nose, you can either dampen the sound by closing one nostril and making sure that the sound only comes through one, making the sound less impactful, or you can completely cut off a sound by closing one and flicking it. So if I were to just do a hum that was very targeted through my nose, kind of effect, but also if you're making a really heavy breath bass, all of a sudden you get these sliced breaths within that really open, rugged breath sound. And just by hitting your nose on one side during those really intense sounds that only come through your nose, that can affect the quality of the sound, and that's exactly what Viteng is going for here, and I really, really dig that effect. But also, everybody else is doing such a great job with their own intricate sounds, just contributing to the overall phrase, and this drop is very, very satisfying, and I love that, dude. Yeah, and it's the same thing with that sound. Kind of effect. Oh yeah, just the fact that there's just so much, not just dynamic in terms of only the volume, but in terms of the pitch, in terms of the bass. Everything has so much contrast within itself, within its own sound, let alone within the cadences, that it's just so compelling. There's just so much momentum in every single line that you can't help but just be so wrapped by it.
Yeah.
Yo, shawty.
Oh, I love the fact that we went from one vocalist directly to another, just really creating this very strong contrast in the melodic line, where even though we're feeling a really great vibe with these very strong foundational sounds with a really strong melodic line, having a different timbre in the melodic line, especially one that's a little bit deeper, it just even more so contributes to the variety of the piece, and it's just so good. I love the fact that you just never know what to expect from this group. So amazing, dude.
Yeah.
Yo, shawty, make it all strong power.
Oh my gosh, these hi-hats and snares from Helium are so powerful. Even the hi-hats themselves are so powerful and weighted. Not but kind of sound. It's so weighted. And those snares, I can't do the snares like Helium does, but with so much more body to them, almost feeling like they're vocalized. It's just so heavy hitting, especially with this melodic line. It's so good, dude.
Shawty, make it all strong power in your flow. Yo, shawty, make it all strong.
And just having this harmony here, where there's no real melodic line happening, it's more just spoken word on a single pitch. But adding a harmony to that and keeping that same consistency, it adds just that additional layer of intrigue where even though there's no real melodic line happening, you're just still so wrapped by it because of all of these layers just stacking on top of each other. Dude.
Yo, shawty, make it all strong power in your flow.
Well, I soon see outside, I mean, my fella still you free, chatty. Can swim in the middle of the sea. I'm flame, I spit and fire. Grind your room until you fire. You never leave.
Oh, this drone. It's just, you want to listen to that again. What Terrace is doing here is, with this mic technique, kind of effect, and it just adds so much, dude, so much.
Strong power in your flow.
Well, I don't see outside, I mean, my fella still you free, chatty. Can swim in the middle.
Sorry, I was doing it wrong in terms of the rhythm before. Kind of effect, but you still get my point.
Of the sea, I'm flame, I spit and fire. Grind your room until you fire. You never leave my empty tower. Shut your mouth. You don't know why.
Yeah, dude.
It makes you shine. Freedom. Shine. Just give it a try.
Fatang just adding these delicate layers. Ah. So many textures here. Oh my gosh. Between the static effect versus the strong throat bass. With the leading melodic line. Ah, yeah. Ah! Beautiful crescendo through that, or growth in volume.
Our life's free. Tower is gone. New life to begin. Follow your road.
Not only are their harmonies very tight, very clean, and their vowel shapes are all the same, so the harmonies just further feel polished and refined, but their phrasing is the same too. Their cutoffs, the way that they approach each individual phrase, so it does feel very polished and refined. Not a single element of those vocal lines felt sloppy in any way. It was so clean, dude.
Our life's free. Tower is gone. New life to begin. Follow your road.
That's more just a gargle kind of feeling, but again, just a completely new texture that we haven't heard in the piece thus far, but it works. It's not outside of the context that they've already built, and it's a really nice stylistic choice. Constantly adding new ideas. Love it.
You don't know why it makes you
Yeah, back into this dampened throat sound. Oh, it's just so groovy.
It's a shine. Give it try. You don't know why.
Oh, that scream is so heavy hitting, dude. Ah, yeah.
You don't know why.
Oh!
Just give it try. Free your mind.
Oh, and just ending it on that very gentle one. It leaves you chills. At least it does for me, dude. Oh my gosh, man. Just nutty. What more can I say? The piece itself was structured really well. There were new elements constantly being introduced throughout the entirety of the piece. Just kept you so engaged, so captivated. Awesome stuff, guys. Honestly, I really digged your sounds, your style, your technique, not just in beatboxing or in your vocal lines, but in your mic technique. Just your performance technique is also just so fun to watch, and you guys are just so dynamic in a myriad of ways, and I really, really digged it, man. It's so cool. So cool. Thank y'all so much for watching this video. If y'all liked it, please like, comment, subscribe, and share. And if you didn't like it, please leave a dislike and let me know why. I do read all of the comments, even if I may not heart or reply to all of them, so please know that your comments do not go unnoticed, and I do take them into consideration as I make future videos. My live streams are currently Thursdays at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, so if you guys would like to stop by and say hey or ask any questions about myself or the channel, I'd be more than happy to be there for you guys. I'm still developing my Patreon, unfortunately, mainly because a lot of my videos for it have been blocked or have been corrupted, so I just need to completely restructure it, and it's taking a lot longer than I had anticipated, so I really appreciate your patience. I am opening up my voice studio again, and I'm creating a Calendly account for it, and that should be released with upcoming videos soon, and I will let you guys know as to when that will be. I'm really excited to share that with you, and if you guys would like voice lessons with me, I'd be more than happy to send you guys information on that. So please just use the description in the links below in future videos, not this one per se, but that'll be there soon, and I'm really excited to share that with you. I want to take this time to appreciate all of you for being here watching these videos. It really does mean a lot to me, and I can't wait to see all of you in the next video. Thank you again, and have a great rest of your evening, everyone.